away to Harding, who gives it handball back to Brad Watts, outside to Jervis on centre wing, back to Watts. Skipper turns around, left foot kick around the corner towards half forward, but
that's 50.
And that's nearly 50, I think.
That's got to be 50 up.
And we'll find out who number 21 is. There's not on the
team sheet.
So beautiful. Goes into the middle. It's a good kick too. Finds McLeish. Goes with a short little kick to half forward, but he's turned the ball over. Kelly takes the mark for Bannockburn. Point of the centre square at half back. Goes to the right full kick. Swings the ball out wide. Jason Thom a long way up off the forward line. Back end of the centre wing position. He's got the mark. And now just settling the play down. Wants a lead. Stevenson gives him a lead. Goes in that direction now. Goes back. It does works his opponent under the footy, but couldn't take the mark. And it will be out of bounds for a throw-in right half forward.
What about that idiot Alan Moore? He's been here for an hour. As soon as the ball bounces to start the game, he wants to come up and talk to you. He's an idiot.
So boundary throw-in. Bannockburn kicking to the city end in this first term at Godfrey Street. Thrown in. Gregorio. He gets it against Cole. They both get a hand to it. Pack develops around the football in between half forward. The Tigers, the Country Tigers get away. Brad Watts does nicely and kicks it across half forward. Harding started nicely, takes the mark, wheels around, goes with the right foot kick towards full forward. Thom back there now, gets a hand up, can't take the mark. Jacques is there as well. He puts the tackle on. Atkinson over the top of it as well. And how does the umpire see it? He says it's mine. And we'll have a ball up about 20 metres out from the Bannockburn goal. So, ruck contest. Fulton down there against Gregorio. Gregorio gets it down. Harding. Broman put his head down and got one high. Joel Selwood style. And we'll take the free kick. And we'll shoot for goal from 25 out, 45-degree angle. Left forward pocket for Bannockburn. So, Jack Broman will... The set shot for goal now. Comes in. Left forward pocket. Right foot kick, and I think he's pushed it across the face of goal. He has, and it is one behind. So Broman puts the first score on the board. It is one behind, and we have been playing 2.5 minutes in the first term.
So Sam Jacker now doing the kicking in duties for the Thompson side. And I think he led the side out there today, so captain obviously maybe in the absence of Jackson McLeod, but I'm not too sure where he's actually still captain of the club. But the ball goes now towards the centre wing position, ball out the back, picked up Chris Reed coming the other way, takes possession of the ball, has time to steady, go around the right side, finds Broman outside, takes the mark and goes on quickly into the pocket he goes, nice kick. Jason Thom takes the mark in the forward pocket, and he will go back and have the second chance to shoot for goal. As we said, Bannockburn lead by 1 point. He plays on, goes round quickly. The ball going across the face and too far. And the ball's out of bounds on the far behind post.
Hope they don't do it in the seconds. They were 2-11 at one stage, weren't they, in the twos?
Yeah, they had more scoring shots and were about 4 behind, weren't they?
Yeah, the wind might be bloody tricky out there.
So just waiting for the ball now to come back. Umpire gives the ball back to Sam Jacker. Has the ball right beside the behind post, as we said. So he now decides to go boundary line, and it goes nearly towards centre wing. Mark not taken out there by Bowden. High tackle, Kieran Fulton, big tall bloke, just a little small bloke, and over the top, a free kick to the Thompson side. So just forward of the half back line, a little short kick into the middle of the ground. Mark is taken, so Thompson just maintaining possession of the ball. Looking for options further down the field. They go wide now towards centre wing out there, and the mark has been taken. So they've got possession from the centre wing now. They play on quickly and go into the forward line. Bowden's there. Also out there is Matheson, and the ball runs over the boundary line. Is going to be thrown back in the forward pocket. We're just trying to find out who number 21 is.
John Laver.
So John Laver's 21 for those that are sitting here and not too sure what's listed in the record, but I think he was at 17, I think, in the book.
He was.
So 21.
Change that for next week.
So ball back in the forward pocket, ball tapped down the back, running through. I think that's Laver that actually runs onto the ball, kicks towards goal, and he will tie things up at one behind a piece. We have gone 4.5 minutes first quarter.
Commonafine
Hotels. First quarter scoreboard.
Actually,
I wouldn't go changing it too early. He might come back with the other number on again next week, Alex.
You sure it's not Buckley and Thomas?
Oh, it probably is, yeah. That's that one. Yeah. Kicking quickly, goes out board, it's okay. And mark taken by Reek in front of the scoreboard. So he chips the ball over the top. It just sets it up though. And Thompson with the numbers, they can come across, take the mark easily at half forward and play on it. So they're driving it back in 50. Marshall got a couple against him. And Parsons takes the mark. Switches the play quickly. It's okay. Mark taken out there by Spiller in the back pocket for Bannockburn. Back to the goal square. Just kicking it around. Parsons goes outboard. It's okay. Cole couldn't take the mark. Couldn't keep it in. In fact,
I think it's out in the
it was out on the full. So Thompson want to move it quickly, and they do so. And the ball has quickly come. And I think is that Matthews, who's got the mark. Will shoot from 45 out, slide angle.
A different number as well.
Oh, I'm just guessing now. It's Smith, Jones, Brown, or Matthews, really. So we'll start calling them Cations.
Yeah.
soon.
Only if they kick goals.
So Thompson, chance to put the first goal on the game. Coming in now, 45 out, and sprayed it.
Didn't want him to score because we didn't know what it is.
Yeah, and it's out of bounds on the full. So he's done the nice thing there, number 36.
Well, we'll say it's Chris Matthews. He's close.
I'll just go.
Well, it's not Brandon Gardner. He's 37. We know that.
We know that. So, free kick, Bannockburn in the back pocket. Cole, long kick towards half back. Pack there, off hands. And in fact, out of bounds for a throw in. So still at half forward, out of side. Thompson into attack. It's one behind a piece. We've played nearly 7 minutes in the first term. Boundary throw in. Bowles in the ruck now, up against Ben Cole. Goes to the side of the pack. Lavers gets through, gets a handball away in traffic. Bowles over the top of it. Got the handball free somehow. Broman in there fighting hard for it as well. Still at half forward in dispute. The umpire might have to come in and do a bit more work. He will, and he'll do it now. And it will be a ball up. So, umpire has the ball in hand. Bowles up against Cole. Cole goes up, gets a shove too. Should get a free kick and will do so. So Bannockburn with the free kick at half back. Move it on quickly. Gets the handball away quickly to Bowden. Goes towards half forward. Stevenson got a couple on him. Pushed opponent under the footy, but couldn't take the mark again. And it will be another boundary throw in. Right half forward now for Bannockburn into attack. City end of the ground. 7.5 minutes played. A point apiece. Thompson and the Bannockburn side.
So ball on the half forward line for Bannockburn. Again, Cole doing the ruck work. This is Ben. Up against Bowles. Ball thrown back in by the umpire. Tapped down, picked up, Labour, goes out the back to Scott. Scott quick on the boot, goes back towards centre wing, sitting under the ball. Good spoil from behind there by Bowden, that was Luke. Gets the ball down, it's now Thompson who run through the middle of the ground. They kick towards centre wing, leading the race for the ball is Kelly. Kicks the ball up, has time to go on the left, looks outside, and Broman again is going to take a mark. Here's Billy McIntosh short, misses the target, goes over the top, picked up there by Bissett, lost it, bends the hands of Jacker, goes across the ground. Mark at centre half back, it's taken for the Thompson side, so they now decide to play on and go straight up the ground, up the middle of the ground. Reek, Broman going back, courage, and he takes the mark, Jack Broman. A little handball off to Kelly once again, handball up over the top, intercepted there by Gardner, went back and got it, tapped it outside, Parsons picks up, goes to Watts, now looks up and looks to deliver the ball to the half forward line. Jarks in front, good spoil, Atkinson bring ball to ground, Jarks goes back and collects it, plays on, hooks the ball back towards the full forward position, spoil out the back, runs for Thom, can't pick the ball up, good pressure from Howland. He's brought the ball to ground, runs into the goal square, and Jacker rushes it through.
Is that a free?
I'll tell you what, he was lucky.
Is that a free, Smithy?
There was lucky with pressure there, Grub. Two behind to the Bannockburn side. Thompson on one behind, and we have travelled 9 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Jacker with the kicking in duties as well for Thompson. Goes to the outer side towards half back. Oh, well, just lucky that the Bannockburn player that fell over at the crucial stage because he could have taken the mark. And that was Lee Perkins, but they move it forward. They get it towards centre wing. Spokes takes the mark for Thompson. Goes to the right foot, kick towards half forward. Parsons got his name written on it. Can't take the mark though. Got some support. And Zach, I think Cole over the top. Now they get the ball free. Ball comes towards Bowden again into the middle. Broman been in everything. Yeah. Handballs are passed to Brad Watts, has also been in everything. Goes towards Thom on a lead at half forward. Takes the mark under pressure. Wants to wheel around and goes now. Still 70 out from goal. Great kick into the pocket. No mark taken. Fulton has to pick it up and he dropped it. The umpire said play on. The ball close to the boundary line. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Jeez, he mucked that up.
Left forward pocket. Kicked 6 last year, this time last year, didn't he?
I was going to say round 1 specialist.
Who's that?
Yeah, against Belpost Hill.
Yeah, he kicked one after the siren, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So ball up. Left forward pocket for Bannockburn. Oh, Thompson getting a shove, or was that a Shepherd? It was a
no.
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Infringed the ruckman.
Yep.
Wasn't nominated.
Maybe he didn't nominate him.
Oh, no, this is ridiculous. I'm waiting for him to have tickets in their pockets so they can pull out and go, yeah, I'm going to go up the ruck.
And that's in this comp, you know. We spoke to the umpire before the game, one of your mates, isn't it?
Yeah. Plumridge.
Yeah.
So, Kieran Fulton has a free kick. 20 metres out, left forward pocket, city end of the ground, comes in and kicks it across the face of
All
goal.
done that. Must be hard out there in that pocket.
For another behind. So they go to 3 behinds now, Bannockburn, and they lead Thompson, who are 1 behind. We played 11 minutes in the first term, and that is on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Was it down against the full? Oh no, to go short to the pocket. Must have. Yep. Scott's got the ball now.
The full.
Was it?
Idiot.
Oh, well, I just
he did to be coming back the other way.
I was watching me book, you numbnut.
I'm a number.
We're only 1 quarter into this, Jace.
It's going to be a long season.
He's made 17 mistakes.
It's going to be a long season.
I was catching up. I'm a bit rusty.
Yeah.
Anyway, Link Peters has got the ball just outside half forward line. Goes back in towards the hot spot at full forward. Over the top, Thom can't take some mark. Clearance by Gardner. Brings the ball out. Goes back towards centre wing. Over the top of Bowden. That's Luke. Ball runs free. Parsons up from behind. Takes it as works his way through the contest. Gets the 1-2. Put himself under pressure. Not too sure what he wants to do now. He goes back to Van Ingen. Van Ingen on the left boot. Goes out wide. Stevenson. Mark not taken. Picked up. Jervis. Front of the pack. Goes to Harding. 1-2 round the boundary line. Boot the ball into the forward line.
Holding.
A hole.
Jeez, there wasn't much in it, but he did have the jumper.
And the free kick goes to Jason Thom. Let's hope he learned from his first kick, and he's a chance now to go back and possibly kick the first goal of the afternoon.
Did you pay to get in?
Who?
You.
No. Did you?
Yeah.
Didn't you have your pensioner card?
They still don't know who you are, Grubby.
Jason Thom, that looks better off the boot, and this time the umpire stands and looks straight up, and Jason Thom has his first goal of the afternoon. Bannockburn to 1-3. They lead Thompson 1 behind, and we have gone 12 and a half minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Well, it's obviously going to be a little bit scrappy. First game of the year. It's pretty windy out there. But Thompson have actually had as much of the footy. They've had a couple of opportunities in the forline to score and haven't been able to, but Bannockburn have probably had 3 or 4 and just to get their first one on the board. But it is good to see a bloke like Jason Thom who has a shot, corrects what he did the first time and puts it right through the middle. Class player.
So back to the middle, Bowles and Cole. Bowles gets it down. Scott in the middle doing the roving work for Thompson. He's wrapped up by Ben Cole, not going anywhere. Umpire will come back in and have a secondary bounce in the middle.
Oh.
Ball it up. He throws it up. Cole gets it down in the back of the pack.
You can't do that. That's ridiculous. You got sucked in, mate. Give him a clip behind the ear behind the play. And who is it?
Lincoln Peters.
You got to be smarter than that.
So he gets the free kick back into the centre square, goes towards half forward. Fulton comes in at pace against a couple of Thompson players. Through the middle, handball nearly came out.
Reece Holwell straight back to his feet though.
Yeah,
Love it.
so Holwell gets up, but the ball's still with Thompson across centre wing on the outer side. Cole across there, gives a punch away, but the numbers with Thompson. Lavers gets it away. Marshall, handball outboard, off a step, back inboard. Or at half forward for Thompson. They need somebody to take the mark. They can't do so. Ball from Guido Banks, gives it away to Bissett. Away to Brad Watts again. He's got leather poisoning. Goes towards centre wing. Harding had to sit and wait for it. He has to get over a couple. He does nicely. Needs to get free. Tried to get the handball over the top. And the ball though, Scott. Bissett comes the other way. Now coming in Jones for Thompson. Brad Watts, handball back to Guido again. Oh, that's a throw.
First
the
game
umpire
football,
said play on. Bissett. His handball along the line, close to it. Stevenson gets around, then the ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a throw in. Has he done the shoulder already?
It's not too good. He grimaced pretty badly.
So boundary throw in, centre wing. Commentary box side of Godfrey Street. 1-3-9 Bannockburn. They lead Thompson 1 behind. Thrown in. Cole gets it down to the front. Harding. Got the kick away towards half forward. Oh, that's a free kick, isn't it?
Well,
for Thompson. Mick Campbell it was.
I'd like to see that again. I thought he had his hands on the footy, which brought him down. Then it's no free kick, but
Campbell gets it to Lavers, who takes the mark at half back. Kick around the corner. towards centre wing. Numbers with Bannockburn. They got one out the back. Banks it is. Wheels around. Little left foot kick over the top. Nearly got to a target, which was Link Peters. Has to follow it up close to the boundary line. Marshall gave him one as well. He'll get up and give him one too, probably. Ball comes around. Stevenson handball. Back inboard. Missed the target. And still going there. Fulton handball to Jervis. If it sits for him, there's a free kick throw, said the umpire. Thompson free kick. And it's at half back. So try and drive it forward again, and they go towards centre wing. Cole's there, stands his ground, can't take the mark. Brother puts on a tackle. Ball still spills free, comes towards half forward, and out of bounds. Matthews, I think it was, who took the ball over.
Tell you what, it was a good pickup. He picked it up at pace.
1-3-9 Bannockburn. They lead Thompson 1 behind. 16 minutes played. First term.
So ball about to be restarted now with the throw-in and the half-forward line. Thompson's into the ground this time. Gregorio from behind taps it down to the front. Bannockburn with Watts in front. Can't work clear of the contest. Umpire calls for a ball up. So same position as the last one, the throw-in. And just outside the forward 50. Quick ball up by the umpire. Down Gregorio. Nice tap. Coming through. Ball's picked up and cleared Thompson. They've through Bannockburn and Ryan Bowden to go back to centre wing. Ball spoiled at that position. Picked up again. McIntosh, good handball. Goes outside to Perkins. Perkins into the half-forward line. Harding running free. Just needs a favourable bounce. Left it behind. Thompson able to get there with some numbers in the hands of Atkinson. Umpire says it was a free kick. Play on, he says now. Goes short. Mark has been taken out there. And McLeish. So McLeish with the ball just backward of their centre position. Decides to go towards centre wing. Player coming off the boundary line. The boundary.
Out of his way.
It was Gardner. Runs towards centre half forward. Chips towards the pocket. Matheson. Good spoil there by Van Ingen. Picked up nicely by Marshall. Marshall goes backwards. Fins up in the hands there. We think it's Matthews out there. Goes back to Matheson. A banana from the boundary line. Can't bring it round enough. And through for a minor score. It's a second for the Thompson side. They move to that two behinds and 1 goal 3 Bannockburn.
Quick kick in Parsons, finds Broman, goes along the line at half back, looking for Jacques. He goes up, can't take the mark. Thompson with the numbers. Jones, handball back quickly to Kuhn, kick off the step, goes towards the forward pocket. Parsons comes out, tried to thump it away. I don't think he did. I think the Thompson player took the mark, who was second in line, and he did.
A good grab.
Wasn't in the end because he had Parsons in front of him putting his big fist up, but he couldn't take it. So it's
Matthews.
I think it's Matthews. Could be Smith, Jones.
Well, I hope it's Matthews because I've got him in my best players for Thompson at this point in time.
So he'll shoot for goal from 25 out, slide angle. Chance to put Thompson's first on the board, make the margin 1 point. He comes in, right foot kick, no way with that.
And you can't really blame him because the senior blokes can't get in the league. So
1 behind. They go to 3 behind Thompson. Trail Bannockburn 1-3-9. 18 and a half minutes played first term. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
You look at the 70s football at AFL or VFL level, everything's improved except one thing.
Goal kicking.
And that's gone backwards.
Shocking. So Parsons now from the full-back position decides to go to the scoreboard side of the ground, and Broman out there by himself. He'll take a mark in the back pocket, asking for players obviously to push across now, and that's the direction he goes towards centre wing. Out there Gregorio sets himself. Rule had one grab at it, now at ground level. Ball picked up by Kelly. Tried to feed the ball out. It was intercepted there by the Thompson side, and then now sits over the top. How the umpire said, he says he's going to come in. And a ball up will take place in between half forward, centre wing.
Thought we were going to get our first big punts for the year, Jason.
I'm waiting for it.
Fulton taps the ball down again to Broman. So again, players now converge and the umpire will come back and do it once again. So Gregorio and Fulton doing the ruck work. Fulton works his way to the front, just taps it at his feet. Broman works hard to grab possession, picked up by Cole, goes outside to Kelly. Kelly missed his target, picked up by Marshall coming through. Good strong work there from Marshall. I don't know what the handball was. That was called a handball. He's
thrown it up.
Throws as the umpire. And the free kick will go to Chris Reek. So Chris Reek, half back line for the Bannockburn side. A little short kick towards centre wing. Link Peters comes up, takes the ball. Just looking at some options now. Decides to go to the true centre wing position. Broman at the top, but Jack is strong in front. And he does take the mark. Umpire has paid that. So Sam Jacker now plays on quickly. Goes back towards the centre half forward position. Ball from behind, punched down, picked up by Rick once again, goes on the right boot, round the corner, and only as far as Gregorio, and he takes the mark, goes back hand by hands to Scott. Scott looks towards centre half forward, so they go backwards and forwards. This time Kelly takes the ball. He's
paid a free kick for Holden.
He has too against Kelly, and it's going to
that's got to be
side.
50, surely. Oh, he stopped the play and everything. He should be kicking this from the goal square.
So we think Matthews again has got the ball. And with Banks just standing inside forward 50, goes long to the goal square, out the back. Mark has been taken out there by Cole. This is Josh, deep in defence, little short kick to the pocket. Had the side effect. It went to Reek. Reek short up over the top, finds Peters, takes the mark. So they're still in the back pocket.
Though, Smitty. Made him earn it.
That's what you got to do. Ball out wider. This is Spiller, I think, from the far side. So Spiller now just steadying things down. Not too sure what he wants to do. Decides to go back towards centre wing again. Gregorio places himself in front. Fulton up over the top. Jacker at the back. Handball comes out. And again, they transfer the ball back in through the centre of the ground. Had to hit the target and did so. Nice mark there by Matthews. So Matthews been a pretty good player, Grubb, as we said. We just haven't got the right bloke. He's not too bad. Ball comes out. Gardner, interception. Handball goes to Marshall. Tries to get through traffic. Goes outside. Hutchison on the right boot. And he cannot bring the ball back anywhere near far enough, and that's their fourth behind of the corner. They trail Bannockburn on 1 goal 3, and we've gone 21 and a half minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
What worries me is you get a side that we think is not as good, like Thompson. We don't think they're as good as Bannockburn at this stage. When they're on side, they've got to kick some goals. Like they've kicked 4 straight points. They could have all been goals. They weren't extra hard. If you want to keep yourself in the contest, you must score goals. Otherwise, later on, they could find themselves 7, 8, 9 goals down.
So Parsons with the kicking in duties for Bannockburn. Plays on. Gains a couple of metres, goes to the outer side. Looking for Cole, who goes up, punched away from him. Front and centre, Scott. Gets around, 55 out, measures it into the pocket. Gardner came across, Parsons was there as well. And ball still in dispute in the pocket for Thompson. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. So in front of the scoreboard, 139 Bannockburn, Thompson 4 behinds. Like 22.5 in the first term.
Who's got the wind?
Well, no, which did they score the goals in the reserves?
Bowles.
Bit of both.
I'm just watching Gravy's cigarette. Wherever the smoke goes, that's usually the win.
Spiller gets it towards half back for Bannockburn. Handball chopped off. Scott comes back, wrapped up. Did he try and take him on? The umpire says play on. No, it's held to him. So half forward. Out of side, Thompson still into attack. Had some chances to get goals already, haven't done so. Ball up. Brad Watts out of the contest, goes towards centre wing. McIntosh kept it in front, then fell over. Needs some support, might get some. Handball comes out, it's okay to Harding. BJ turns around, goes long towards the pocket. Atkinson kept his feet, can he pick it up? No, he can't. Jacques can turn around and miss it. Through for 1 behind.
I tell you what, he had Thom running past him, and he had, I think, the other big Fulton sitting out here on his own. So
1-4.
Ronnie Pilgrim, the great Ronnie Pilgrim.
1-4-10 Bannockburn. They lead Thompson 4 behinds. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 23.5 played.
Definitely round 1 football.
Definitely.
Well, see when he's here, I call him the great Ronnie Pilgrim. When he's not, I bag him.
we know.
That's smart.
Jacker straight down the middle again, goes looking for his teammate, can't find him, picked up by Kelly. Had plenty of the ball, goes back into the forward line. Thom going back with a flight, good strong grab. And Jason Thom will go back and hopefully, or not hopefully, will try and kick his second goal for the afternoon. And Bannockburn's second also. So Jason Thom just taking his time. He's got back to the peak and turns around now. Looks at goal. Little shuffle comes in, and that's a shocking kick at goal. And that's another behind. So Jason Thom with 1 goal, 1. And 1-5 now for Bannockburn. 4 behind to the Thompson side. 25 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
The Jacker. For Thompson. Oh, terrible kick off the boot.
Oh, no. You reckon this bloke hasn't got enough of the ball and he kicks it straight down his throat.
Straight to Brad Watts, who will shoot for goal from 45 out directly in front. So, bad turnover for Thompson. Might just be on the distance here. He's better on the run, Brad Watts.
I think he's got a bruise behind him, Jace.
He comes in. He puts it up there. He won't make the distance. Off the back of the pack. Atkinson just punts it through. And so does Sam Jack when they see it through for a rush behind. So they go to 1-6-12, Bannockburn. They lead Thompson 4 behinds. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 25.5 minutes played.
Too much I know. He's got a bruise behind him, but it seemed to hold up and it got there, didn't it?
So Sam Jack is short to the back pocket. Scott takes the mark, was looking for the option of the running Jack, but decided against it. Short kick round the boundary line. Mark is taken out there. Jack Spokes this is. So he's got the ball in the half back line. He now goes back to Scott. So again, they maintain possession of the ball. He's still going to come and persist with the club rim side of the ground. Goes over the top of Atkinson, going back. The mark is not taken out there. Ball runs over the boundary line. So we're going to have a throw in. Stevenson was the man trying to stretch and take the mark. So umpire now just about to bring the ball back into play. Gregorio's there. Cole also pushes down, does the ruck work in front, attacks to the front. Atkinson had it. Kelly's trying to reef it out of his hand, or Stevenson's trying to reef it out of his hand, and the umpire says it's mine. Quick call, which was good. And he comes in now to restart play with the ball up. Just the half forward line. Gregorio goes up again, taps it down. Stevenson tries to force his way through. Umpire back again. Same procedure, same position. The third ball up. Very quick succession. This time he gets the ball down. Went towards Watts once again. Couldn't take possession of it. I think we're going to get it over the top. Bissett dives in. Can't take it. So umpire again with another ball up. Gregorio holds front position. Tapped out. Labour comes through, did well, got the handball away. Jarks does nicely, intercepts the ball, kicks it off the ground, runs back towards Cole. Good clean pick up, gets around one, was going to give the handball, decides to go short with it by foot. Mark is going to be taken there by Marshall, who's pushed back from his forward position at the half back line now, decided against the kick out wide. Went one side, was going to go the other, now decides to go towards the half forward line. Matheson's the target, ball from behind, knocked down, picked up. Cole forces his way through the contest, picked up by Jervis, goes back by hand, ends up in the hands of Cole. Didn't quite hit the ball too cleanly, ends up in the hand of Thompson. They bring the ball out wide, handball goes over the top. There's our man again, Matthews, gets the handball forward. Good pressure there from the Bannockburn defence. Watts picks up, goes backwards, in the hands of Jervis. Little short kick back towards centre wing. Makes Link Peters run, takes possession of the ball. I thought he was going to go then. He took a couple of steps.
He's trying to get the 50, I think. Yeah, he nearly got it.
And he looks and steadies himself up now. So Link Peters goes along the boundary line towards Fulton. He's up in front. Big fella. Ball knocked away. Well done. Thompson defence. They've done pretty well back there. Ends up in the hands again. There's a free kick being given to you. That was a bit hot.
You've got to give him some prior opportunities,
yeah,
surely.
Exactly right. But Fulton, the recipient there, a quick kick going forward. Wasn't a good kick. Labour comes across, picks the ball up, steadies himself. Left foot. Nice looking kick back towards the middle of the ground. A great mark. Great kick. And it's picked up there by McLeish. So he plays, goes wide, short kick out to the coach, Holwell, and the ball will be taken by the umpire because it's the siren. We'll see quarter time, and Bannockburn will go in at 1 goal, 6-12. They will lead Thompson on 4 solitary behinds.